Friends, 2 weeks ago, I shared a prayer video called Stop Praying for Money Like This. Do this instead. In that video, I told you I'd come back with practical tips and steps you can take to actually earn and grow your money. Today is the follow-up. I'm going to give you safe, simple ways to generate income, whether remotely, part-time, freelancing, or consulting. And I will also give you smart strategies to increase what you already have. And if you didn't catch the prayer video, I've linked it in the description and pinned comment so you can watch it later. But right now, let's dive into these 3 proven categories. The first category is safe investments. And before I go further, let me say this clearly. I am not a licensed investment advisor. What I share here is not financial advice, but faith-driven encouragement and practical tips. I'm passionate about helping Christians become well-rounded people who both pray and also put their faith in action. I'm not talking about risky crypto schemes or get-rich-quick stocks. I mean long-term proven vehicles like exchange-traded funds, also known as ETFs. ETFs are simply baskets of many companies bundled together. Instead of putting all your money on one stock, you balance your investment across hundreds of them. They give you steady, diversified growth at a low cost. Here is what to look for in a good ETF. Broad diversification, such as funds that track the S&P 500. Low fees that are ideally under 0.10% expense ratio. Strong history and size. Does the fund have a solid track record? Liquidity. Is the fund easy to buy and sell? And here is the good news. You don't need thousands of dollars to begin. Many trusted brokerages like Fidelity, Charles Schwab, or Vanguard let you buy fractional shares. For example, if one share costs $400, you can still start with $50, own a fraction, and as the market grows, your fraction grows in value too. Start small. Stay consistent and add more bit by bit. That's how to build wealth. Now, I know that for some of you, the idea of investing in the stock market feels scary. Maybe you've heard people say it's just like gambling. But the truth is, gambling is chance with no control. Investing is strategy with wisdom. One of the biggest principles that helps you win long term is something called the law of averaging. It means you don't try to time the market. What you do is to keep putting in some money consistently, whether the market is up or down. Over time, those ups and downs even out. And then there's the principle of compounding interest. That's when your money not only grows, but what you've already earned also starts earning money. It's slow at first, but if you stay consistent, it snowballs. So don't panic if the market drops one day and goes back up another day. That's normal. Think of it as buying at a discount. And if you're ever unsure about a fund or what's happening, don't sit in fear. Call your brokerage company. They have professionals who can walk you through what's going on and help you see the big picture. The key is patience, consistency, and wisdom, not fear. Stocks people often start with are broad ETFs like VOO or SPY, which give you exposure to the S&P 500, and VTI, which basically covers the entire US market. Then there are some specialized ones like SCHD, which is an ETF that actually pays you dividends back, VGT, which focuses on technology companies, and VNQ, which invests in real estate. So whether you want broad coverage or something more focused, these ETFs can add variety to your portfolio and still keep you diversified. And if you live outside the US, don't worry. You can still invest in broad diversified funds. Most countries have their own ETFs or index funds that work the same way. The key is to look for funds with broad diversification, low fees, and steady long-term growth. Remember, I'm not telling you what to buy. I'm just pointing you to practical tools which you can explore that align with wise stewardship. Proverbs 13:11 says, "Wealth gained hastily will dwindle, but whoever gathers little by little will increase it." Investing steadily is gathering little by little. Now let's move on to the next category. The second category is legitimate work from home or remote jobs. Be careful here. Not everything you see online is real, but the sources I'll mention consistently list trusted opportunities. I'll put the official links in the description below so you can always see the latest openings for these jobs. That way, you can check out the opportunities yourself. To get you started, here are a few trusted ones. Amazon Virtual Customer Service. Amazon regularly hires for virtual customer service associate roles. Here is a screenshot from their careers page. Adobe Remote Jobs. Go to the Adobe Careers page and select Yes under the Remote drop-down and United States of America, or select your country to see current remote positions available to you. Here is a screenshot from their careers page. Flex Jobs. Flex Jobs is a job board focused on remote work. They screen their listings to weed out scams. It's subscription-based, but many find it worthwhile. Indeed Jobs. On Indeed website, you can search by skill and then hit the remote filter. That way, you only see jobs in your region that are truly remote. Fiverr, Upwork. These aren't single job listings, but marketplaces where you create a profile and clients hire you for projects like writing, admin support, voice work, design. Many people are earning from these platforms today. Let's take a moment to talk about gig jobs. For some people, the fastest way to bring in cash is gig work. Driving for Uber, Lyft, or other local rideshare services, delivering food with DoorDash or Uber Eats or similar services, doing grocery runs, or picking up odd jobs on TaskRabbit, Rover, or Amazon Flex. These can be flexible and immediate, but they're not for everyone. The stress, wear and tear, and inconsistency are real. I mention them in passing because they can serve as a bridge when you need fast money. But my prayer is that you don't stop there. Keep building streams that multiply and create freedom. And listen, if any site asks you to pay upfront for a job itself, walk away. Legitimate platforms may have subscription or profile fees like Flex Jobs or Fiverr, but no real employer will ask you to pay just to get hired. Finally, the third category is using the gifts that God has already placed in you. Sometimes, the breakthrough isn't in something new. It's in repackaging what you already have. Here are some practical examples on how you can use these gifts. Digital products. Turn what you know into devotionals, journals, or simple ebooks and sell them as downloads. With AI design tools like Canva, or even AI writing assistants, you can create polished covers, layouts, or guided content more quickly. Sell on platforms like Gumroad, Etsy, or your own website. Voice work. If you've been told you have a clear or calming voice, record short scripts, advertisements, or even narrate audiobooks on platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, or Amazon's Audiobook Exchange, ACX. You don't need a studio, just a quiet space and your phone or a basic mic. And with today's tools like 11 Labs and other AI voice platforms, you can also create digital voice products, clone your voice for licensed projects, or offer voice-over services to clients looking for high-quality narration. Teaching and community. Host small virtual workshops on Zoom, whether it's Bible study, cooking, budgeting, or any skills you already have. AI platforms can support you by creating slides, generating lesson outlines, or even offering transcription and language translation for a wider audience. Don't underestimate what you know. Proverbs 18:16 says, "A person's gift opens doors for him. It leads him into the presence of great people." So your voice, your knowledge, and your creativity are gifts. When you release them, they can also open financial doors. So don't just pray about money and stay stuck. Pray and then move in wisdom. Maybe for you it's investing little by little. Maybe it's applying for a remote job. Maybe it's turning your gift into a digital product, or even combining all three. Whatever it looks like for you, take a step. Drop a comment and let me know which of these categories resonates with you. And if you know other legitimate ways to earn money, share them in the comment section too, so that others can learn. And if this helped you, pass it on to a friend who needs it. Also, let me know if you'd like to see more content like this on growing your money, saving for retirement, or building personal savings. Your feedback helps shape what I share next. Remember, God blesses the work of your hands. Want to go deeper with God? Join Faith Builders for exclusive prayers, devotionals, and members-only perks. If this video helped you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with another person or two, and let them know that God still cares for every detail of their life and loves them very much. Stay connected here for practical faith-anchored guidance to help you in everyday life. You don't have to navigate challenges alone. Each video will give you encouragement, clarity, and direction rooted in God's wisdom. Subscribe, like, and share for more content designed to equip and inspire you to grow, thrive, and walk in purpose. Press the bell icon so you never miss new uploads. Be part of a community applying God's wisdom and encouragement every day. Until next time, keep the faith.